Okay. Well, let's hope that's a little better. You guys can hear the conch horns blowing now that we're in the sunset. Sun's going down. Everyone's blowing their conch horns here in Buki Harbor, Marathon, Florida. It's about 76 degrees, 75 degrees, somewhere in that neighborhood right now. Beautiful, gorgeous day here in Buki Harbor. I can hear 4 different conch horns blowing right now. Sorry to hear that, Alexander. Hey, Martin Hill, how you doing? Hello, Charles. Much better. Okay. Well, maybe we just had a weird connection there. Maybe we just had a weird connection. You know, the cellular phone's connected through AT&T. Sometimes maybe we just pick up a bad connection. So I'm glad that's better for you guys. Got conch horns blowing all over the place. Dog, get out of my ear. Why are you in my ear? Huh? Back to 720. All right, good deal. So you guys have a better signal now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, dog, hi. Hello there. So the sun is setting. You need a tinfoil hat, isn't that the truth? Ah, the sun is setting. Evening is moving on. Conch horns are blowing. Seagulls are swimming or flying by. Pelicans are flying by. Beautiful day, man. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I got lots of neighbors here. Good neighbors too. Good neighbors. So we had fun today playing dominoes. It was a serious game of dominoes today, man. Cutthroat. Cutthroat. I mean, just everybody was just being cutthroat. Sinister is a good word to apply to dominoes today. Everybody was just going out after everybody, so that was funny. Up to the 240 and I'm not buffering. There you go, Andy. All right. Well, I think, Andy, I think what may have happened is, you know, sometimes when I start a live stream, I get picked up on whatever, you know, wire that this comes in through, and sometimes I don't think we get a great connection, you know, so restarting it may have corrected that. So you might be able to go back and set it to auto and get better quality without any issues with that. So, yep, another chance to hit like. There you go. Thank you. Oh, what? What do you want? Ow. You dug your toenails in, or your big toenails into my foot. Into my big toe. No, don't knock my beer over. Get out of here. Get. She gets down there wagging her tail and knocking everything all over the place. I mean, it's like swinging a small baseball bat. So that's why I reached there the other day and you didn't want to hear it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I should restart more often. Be more sensitive to my peeps. My bad. I'm just a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. I just don't listen. I don't listen very well. So let me show you a little bit more of that sunset. Some wild looking colors there with the jet streams going up through the sky and the sun reflecting off the underside of the clouds and all. There you go. See if I can hold that real steady for you. Kind of pretty the way that's there. Kind of neat. Guys, I'm holding that just as steady as I can. Keep in mind the boat is moving. Oh. Even if I sit you down on the ground, I'm still not setting you down on the ground. I'm just setting you here on the boat, and the boat's moving. So there you go. Pretty sunset developing this evening. So tomorrow I got a couple phone calls to follow up on. I got a couple potential listings I'm working on. I got to return phone calls to those. One of which I think is just a confirmation phone call. So I'm kind of hoping that one works out. It's about a $750,000 property, so that'd be pretty cool. I like how you park the boat a different way every night. Yeah, yeah. Gosh, some people just don't seem to understand. Yes, we're on a mooring ball. The boats swing and change no matter what direction the wind is blowing. So maybe a policy if 3 mods recommend a reset, then you reset. Just a thought. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Of course, you know how it is when you have a policy. It's just some other rule for me to ignore. I'm good at ignoring rules. I'm very good at that. I made it a life pursuit. Something I've gotten to perfection at this point. Yeah, I know you're kidding, ma'am. Them boats are close. Actually, none of the boats are close to me. You'd be surprised. We've got plenty of room to swing here. Nobody gets any closer to anybody else. So, do you do travel videos? Well, I did while I was traveling. I'm not doing it right now. Right now, I'm just sitting here on my boat here in Boot Key Harbor, Florida. So, another rule to ignore. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, there's some things that everybody has to aspire to be good at in life. One of the things I am good at in life is ignoring the rules. It's amazing. You know, you go through life with the attitude that the rules don't apply to you. You'd be amazed at how much shit you can get away with. Absolutely. I mean, it's mind-boggling, actually. I mean, a perfect example. Perfect example. In May, I bought my boat in Sandusky, Ohio in May. I didn't register it or title it or nothing until I got down here in Florida in December. Nothing. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. More than half a year traveling 2,800 miles on an unregistered boat. Not a single ticket, not a single problem. Got stopped by the coasties twice. Neither time did they have a problem with it. So, good on them, and hey, saves me a bunch of money. Because it would have been stupid to register in Ohio and spend a couple $100 there and then have to register it again down here. That just would have been foolish. Had a little bit of tow insurance. That was the only insurance we had was towing insurance. Contrary to all the nonsense going on with different people, that's all we had. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Thank goodness not everyone feels that way. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think everyone feels that way. Just whether or not they have the cojones to live that way or not. Boat in transit was a lie. No, not at all, Murray. No, it was not a lie. Not a lie at all. Yep, boat in transit was absolutely fine. I mean, that's the rules. That's the rules, you know. I bought the boat in Ohio. I had 30 days in Ohio. If I was still in Ohio after 30 days, I had to register it. I left Ohio before 30 days was over. I exited New York before the 90-day period, so I didn't have to register it in New York. I wasn't in any other state anywhere near the time frame that would require registration. Every state allows you a certain period of time before you have to register there. And I did register when I finally got here to Florida. But yeah, a vessel in transit is a legitimate. Hey, the coasties had no problem with that. That was a legitimate problem. So, well, that's true. I guess I really wasn't breaking the rules, but you would know as well as everybody else, I was certainly taking advantage of a loophole in their design. Let's put it that way. So. Yes, it is registered now. It's registered now, but I haven't put my numbers up on the bow yet. I still have to do that. I bought the numbers, I just haven't put them up there yet. I was going to see if I could raise enough money and buy some paint and repaint the trim strip up on the bow before I put the new lettering up, because the old paint's kind of chalky, and I'm concerned that if I put the lettering up on it, it's just going to fall right off. It'll be hard to get it to adhere. But I'm not doing that, so I may have to get up there and sand it down a little bit and buff it out maybe a little bit, and then get a smoother, stickier surface to attach it to. Right now, I mean, the old lettering just peels right off. It just, I mean, I don't need a heat gun or a scraper or anything. I just take my fingernail, raise a little corner of it, and they just peel right off. So, not very well stuck on. Not at all. You're staying in Boot Key now and it's registered. Yes, I am staying here in Boot Key and my boat's registered. So, we're legal, aren't we? Huh? Are we legal? Yes, we are. We're legal. Yes, we are. Oh, my buddy. My buddy. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. What are you doing? Money from registration helps wildlife and buoy upkeep. It's very true, Roy. Very true. Very true. Actually, the registration doesn't have anything to do with wildlife. Boat registrations, none of that money goes to wildlife. FWC is funded by the Pittman-Robertson Act. It's the sale of hunting and fishing licenses, not boat registrations, and a tax on the sale of hunting and fishing gear. So, yeah, Martin, it's pretty obvious that she's a vicious beastie and wants nothing to do with me, huh? Yes, you do. Yes, you are. You vicious? Huh? You vicious? You gonna go bite somebody? You gonna go bite somebody? Huh? You gonna go bite somebody? Go bite somebody. Find someone to bite. I'd like to see you bite somebody. There's some people out there she should be biting. So, Andy, thank you for that. Getting rid of the trash. Appreciate that, ma'am. Yep, she loves her dad. Clean it with alcohol. Oh, what a waste of alcohol, man. What a waste of good alcohol. Here's a dog's eye view for you. She's drinking that ice water from when I had the beer over there at the potluck, watching the football game. So I really want to try and like you, Carl, but honestly, shirking the rules is kind of sketchy. Oh, I'm fine, Ruzy. That's fine with me. No problem. No harm, no foul. Yeah, I'm sorry. I tend not to live my life trying to impress people or make people like me. Either do or don't. You know, I'm not going to worry about it. Rubbing alcohol. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Dog, why is your tail on my face? Well, move your damn tail. There you go. Too much fun with the dog, so. A little update on the sunset. Kind of petered out now. It's down behind the hill, over the side, boiling away in the sea as it sets into the water. Yeah, so much for that. Sorry hole. That's not a nice thing to call Andy. I had to laugh, met some new people today. Not new people, people I was hanging out with during the Super Bowl game. They were on an anchor out here in the anchorage. I guess there's some 40 boats right now waiting for a mooring ball. 40 boats waiting. We only have like 260 mooring balls. And there's 40 people waiting for them right now. So that means there's 300 boats here in the harbor at the moment. Anyhow, so there's 40 people waiting. These people just got onto a mooring ball today. And they were all excited about it. They said they're over on A row. I said, oh, so I guess you guys are a-holes now. Fun teasing them. Fun teasing people, but what's all right. Lots of people don't care for me either. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, there you go. So, thanks for sharing, Rosie. I think your observation is sketchy. Hey, everything is sketchy depending on perspective, man. Yep, not a problem, Rosie. Not a problem at all. Oh, well, we're getting some interesting color developing there. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like some little redness is developing. Yeah, see the redness developing in there? It's not showing up on the phone as well as it is in real life. That's kind of pretty looking at that. I'm a metal detector. Okay. Yeah. Really it's not showing up well on the phone, but really kind of a nice, nice kind of red sky, red color up in there. Of course, red sky at night, sailor's delight. So, who's the guy who sometimes talks about metal detectors here? I have a question for him. Yeah, old codger. The guy who does the metal detecting is Don. I've not seen Don. He's got a YouTube channel. Boy, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but he's a good guy. He'll stop in from time to time. He does some metal detecting and fishing with his grandkids and stuff. He's a good guy. Oh, let's see. I'm just here for fun. Well, we all are just here for fun. It looks rosy. It is rosy. Accurate. Whole shot 193. There you go. Mine Lab. I'm thinking about a Mine Lab Equinox 800. Huh. You live in paradise. I do at that. Yep. You ever get the Dink title right and get it registered? Mary Kay and I are sitting in the Bahamas. Hey, Daddy Sales, how you doing? No, still working on it, man. Actually, the FWC guys are taking the numbers from me, and they're going to run it through their computer and see if we can't find the guy who sold it to the guy that I bought it from. So, a couple days on the boat. Did we go fishing, float around the harbor? You spend time on the boat, Rosie? Yeah, we go fishing, we go snorkeling, we go swimming, we hang out here, we drink beer, we listen to the... No, not Diesel Don, Andy, different guy. We listen to the morning net, we play dominoes, we play bocce ball, we hang out at some of the bars and restaurants and whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. So, sounds cool. It is. Very cool. Very cool indeed. But I'll tell you right now, the opportunity to sign up and to come out here and spend some time on the boat is dwindling quickly. The window for that is closing very quickly, just giving people a heads up. We have had people make reservations to come down. Somebody said, well, why do you need money? Don't you have the reservation money? Yeah, I'm not spending the money from those reservations because what will happen is those people will cancel. And when they do, I need to make sure I have the funds available to refund them. So I'm setting that money aside. That money's not my money until they actually stay here and then leave, and then it's my money. So we can't use any of those funds for anything. But people have made some reservations. I'm not saying who or how many. It's none of your damn business. It's none ya. And but that window is going to close very quickly. As soon as I get my first commission check from my real estate business, that window will no longer be open. That possibility will not exist anymore. So just giving people a heads up that could be any moment now, actually. I'm almost to the point of saying it could be any moment now. I'm almost to the moment. Not quite there yet, but I'm almost to the moment. Look at another shot of that sunset. There you go. Looking out across the harbor. Kind of weird looking cloud structure back up in there. Oh, anyhow. TMI, huh? Now look how dark it was looking that direction, and look how light it is looking behind me. You can see all the boats lit up from the sun coming from behind me. You can see just how pretty this harbor is. Very light breeze. Beautiful out here. Let's see, what am I missing in the chat? Unless you're a trash person. That's right. That's right. I can never get someone's name to go red when I use the @ symbol in front of their name. What am I doing wrong? Codger, yeah, I don't know. You type @ and then make sure you type their name correctly. Sometimes it'll bring it up automatically for you. So, was I wrong saying you had bookings I was deleted? Yes. Yes, we don't, your information was incorrect. So it was deleted. Old codger. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, it only shows up in red to that person that you're talking to, not to everybody. So tell us when the commission money's in the bank. I may or I may not choose to do that, Marie. I may or I may not choose to do that. But it'll be obvious because when the first commission check's in the bank, I'll be live streaming from my new vehicle because that's the first thing on the hit parade. And I won't be asking for funds anymore on my channel. Hey, Dave Marshall, what's going on, man? Sounds like things are going well, heading down to the boat tomorrow. Awesome, man. Good deal. Get down here, man. The weather has been phenomenal. Phenomenal. We hit 80 degrees today, sunshine, very light breeze. Beautiful day here in Buki Harbor. Absolutely beautiful day. I got a lot of real estate work done. Just a quick rehash for those of you people that came late. Took the dog for a nice walk, good long walk through the stick floor. Got onto my real estate business work this morning. Great success with what I was doing with that this morning. Really pleased with my outcome today. Took the afternoon off to play dominoes, and I killed it at dominoes. I annihilated my competition in dominoes. Got back here to the boat. Enjoyed a nice dinner, having a couple beers, enjoying the sunset and talking to you fine folks. Oh, and I took a shower. I went over, took a shower before playing dominoes. So feel nice, cool, refreshed, clean, happy, little buzz from the beer. Life is good today, guys. Full belly. Full belly. Business is looking good. I mean, everything is just looking so good right now. I'm just really thrilled with the way things are developing right now. Really thrilled. So a lot of good stuff happening. A lot of good stuff happening. So still have some obstacles to get over, obviously. Still have some obstacles to get over. I still got to worry about getting the phone bill paid this month and getting the mooring ball rent paid this month. But those are my only fears right now, and I've got another week or two before that happens. I do need some money for postage. I got to buy about $100 worth of stamps to get a big mailer out that I've got going. So hopefully somebody will find their way to contribute for that, but we'll see how things go. So Smoking says, I learned something new today. What was new that you learned today, ma'am? Pilot always gets me to light up red. So does Rosie. I think it's because they enter my full name. Yep, okay. Obvious because Carl will be living in a new catamaran. No, it's going to take me a while. I'm not going to get a new catamaran on my first commission check. I will buy a vehicle out of my first commission check, but I won't be buying a catamaran. So, hey George, how you doing? Oh, the stories. Okay. As usual, I'm late again. Well, sorry about that. Good day, Smoking. Okay, so Smoking, what did you learn? What was it? You said you learned something new today. What did you learn today that was new? I'm always interested in new and exciting things, so what was new and exciting for Smoking today? Get turned around here and get, in my chill position. There we go. Chilling on the back of the boat, enjoying the sunset. Come on, Smoking, what'd you learn today? What was the new thing you learned? I'm interested in finding out what your response is to that. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I broadcast a live stream the Buki Harbor's cruisers page this morning. So go back to harbor, please. It was beautiful. I'm sorry. How to highlight someone's screens. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. How to make a comment red. Okay. Yeah, Marie, the boat has turned, and so the view has changed. You can see now that all the stuff on the back of the boat is in the way of the view, unless I hold my arm way up high like that, but then all the blood runs out of my hand. I can only hold it up high like that for a short period of time. And then it just gets tiring to hold my arm up there that long. But yes, that's a very pretty sunset. Okay. I can just hold my arm up just so long I got to get the blood back in my hand here for a minute. So, see, Carl has a new gold tooth in that hole. Then we'll know he got his first check. No, I'm not getting a gold tooth. Um, Although that would be cool, huh? Gold tooth? I could see me having a gold tooth. I'm not having a gold tooth. That's crazy. How was the lady that got hurt? Hey, Rejects, how you doing? Out of surgery, in recovery. Her boyfriend is with her, Michael. Doing better. Um, Surviving. Resting right now. Healing. There's some big worries. I mean, basically, as I understand it, from her eyebrows back to the back of her head, all of this was peeled off. All of that part, the skin and all, she was scalped by getting her hair caught in a piece of machinery in the drive line on her boat. So scary, 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 scary thing. And you all know how much, how bad head wounds bleed. I can't imagine how gory that must have been. But she's in recovery. She's out of surgery. She's in good spirits. Um, a long road of healing ahead of her. A long road of healing ahead of her. So, and what a super person she is. I can't impress upon you guys just how nice of a lady this is. Just a real sweetheart of a person. So, she was actually on her way over to the Dry Tortugas for her birthday. Her birthday is today. So this happened to her the night before her birthday. How much does that suck in life, huh? But anyhow, she survived and she's getting better. So that's the good news. And thank you for asking. I appreciate that. So don't buy GM. They're laying off 4,000 Americans and producing electric cars in China. Okay. You could get all gangsta like with a gold tooth. Yeah, that's not me. So reword that, Rosie. What did Rosie say? What check? Oh, okay. I was trying to not be cursing, but that's shocking. Okay. All right. Yeah. It was a very unfortunate accident. Stuff like that happens. When you shouldn't be around moving mechanical parts like drive shafts and drive lines and stuff with long hair and or loose fitting clothing. Also very at risk. So scarves and stuff, never a good idea around machinery. Neckties. So who knew that could happen? Well, I knew that could happen. Sure. I mean, it will happen. So not me. YouTube, not me, flagged it. Okay. Huh. Well, there you go. Blame YouTube. It's all their fault anyway. It's all their fault. Anyhow, kids, so good evening this evening. Enjoying my time. I had very quiet. Really quiet out on the water tonight. Normally I can hear a bunch of people giggling and talking and carrying on. Almost all the boats in the harbor are dark. That means everybody's ashore. People are out to dinner. There's events going on. You know what? They're dancing. That's right. At the community center, there were dance classes going on. And I saw quite a few people heading that direction. So I think there's a lot of people out involved with the dancing lessons. I probably should do that. I should go take dancing lessons. Get my ringgay on. Get my salsa on or so. But can't do that and be live streaming. So I'm here with you guys. So all quiet on the marathon front. Yeah, it's pretty quiet here. I mean, I almost feel like I should be whispering. I can hear some people way over that way laughing and talking, and I can hear some people way over that way laughing and talking. But other than that, it's pretty darn quiet out here. I don't hear a single generator going either, which is odd. Usually you would hear generators going. I think everybody that is here is sitting in the back of their boat drinking their cocktails, having their sundowners. Sort of a way of life here, but I missed some stuff in the chat. Let me see what I missed. I'll call on the floor. Go cut a rug. Yeah. Rosie, just use the obviation seems to get past most moderators. Okay. Screw the live stream. Go dancing with the ladies. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many of the ladies going over and dancing are single. You know, and it'd be my luck I'll get stuck with married women. I don't want to be around married women. I need a new future ex-wife, you know? All in good time. My father died dancing at the end of a rope. The Three Stooges. Yeah. Oh gosh, guys. So the dancing with the GoPro head cam, yeah, we could do that. I seen some mosquito just flew by me. Let me get some mosquito bites here. Here's another quick look at the sunset. Boy, now on the camera right now, it looks all sort of bright and whitish, but in reality, it's this really deep crimson red looking color. Oh, just had a mosquito right in front of my eye. Get. I got to get some bug juice on. Guys, all of a sudden the mosquitoes are coming out, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. There's like no wind out here at all. The wind's dropped down to nothing, and the mosquitoes are coming out, so I'm going to go head down below. And it's getting dark. You guys can't see me anymore, so guys, be good, be careful. I'm going to head down below and get out from the mosquito areas. I'll have more for you tomorrow. If you could, remember in the chat down below in the description, there's a link to my PayPal should you want to contribute. Could really use some funds right now. I got to get a big marketing piece out. I need to go buy 2 rolls of stamps. I need $100 just in postage alone, besides worrying about the mortgage, the mooring ball, and the phone bill coming up here at the end of the month. So if you can help out, please do. If you can't, well, that's fine too. I'm still going to go ahead and live stream. But guys, be good.